Good evening and welcome to Hole in the Wall, the show that puts celebrities in skin-tight lycra, hits them with a wall and sends them plunging into an icy pool. And who says variety's dead? Now, waiting backstage are our celebrities. They're having silver suits sprayed on as we speak. Lovely. Before we meet them, shall we get our captains out? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our lycra-clad lovelies, England rugby legend, the teeny tiny Austin Healey, and ex-EastEnder king of the jungle, Joe Swash! How you doing, fellas?
I feel a little bit vulnerable right now.
Vulnerable?
A bit vulnerable.
They are
feel
a bit close, aren't they?
exposed, but,
I've got to be honest with you.
but I think we'll deal with it.
You all right?
Yes.
Austin, you look fabulous. You've been working out.
I have, Anton. I've been in the gym.
Have you?
No.
You look good.
Thank you very much. So do you.
Fits well.
I like the pink.
You know,
The pink's nice.
Pink's good. I like a bit of pink. Got to be a real man to wear pink. You've got to be a bit odd to wear tight silver. Okay. Your celebrity teams are suited, booty and ready to slide in. So let's meet them. Please welcome, for Austin's team, actress model Abby Titmus and EastEnders star Ricky Groves. And on Joe's team, actress and pastry girl Linda Lusardi and H from Steps, Ian H. Watkins. Well, you all look absolutely lovely, I think, personally. Abby, we tried to get you a little lycra nurse's outfit, but we couldn't find one. I hope this is all right.
Yeah, I feel like a NASA reject. That's great.
And, Ricky.
Yes.
How are you going to do with tonight's shapes? You survived Albert Square.
I'm not so sure, but I know how David Bowie felt when he first started out, obviously with the old silver lycra. Bring it on.
Bring it on. I like that. And Ian, you were marvellous at throwing those shapes in Steps. Oh, completely gorgeous.
Well, let's hope I can pull it out the bag tonight, eh? I feel like a Christmas turkey. Look at me.
I hope you can keep these two boys in shape
I'm
tonight.
going to try. They're in pretty good shape already, actually.
Well, not bad, are they?
Stop it.
All right, so here's how it works. A wall with a hole in it charges towards our celebrities who have to wriggle, squirm and gyrate their bodies into the shape of the hole and let it pass safely over them.
Yippee!
If they don't do it in time, they'll end up in an icy bath, which is so cold it makes the North Pole look like a beach holiday. There are 5 increasingly difficult rounds in tonight's show as our teams strive to control the final round and face the ultimate challenge. The holiest of holies, the Great Wall. The team that beats the Great Wall will walk away with £10,000 for a charity of their choice. So, let's get the Wallfest underway. Let's play Hole in the Wall. Round 1 is solo wall. 1 wall, 1 hole, 1 team member. 10 points if they get through it, none if they don't. Though they will get a fantastic consolation prize of getting soaked. Right, Joe, your
Yes.
team's up first.
Yep.
Who are you
Right.
going to select?
I'm going to select, being the gentleman that I am,
Indeed.
going to let Linda go first. You can see how bad he's first.
How do you feel? Ready?
I'm ready.
All right, step up to the play area.
Go on, Linda!
Bring on the wall! Jonathan, she did it. Show us again.
She did it, Anton. Linda's used to having to strike a pose, but here she had to strike the pose of a flamenco dancer. She She makes the shape immediately and even has time to practice the cheeky leg flick. Linda gets the back bend and the expressive arms in place, and she's ready to do the fandango. But the romance of the flamenco dance causes Linda to go weak at the knees as she collapses into her dance partner. But the wall's being kind, bounces her back, and she even manages a little bow of success. What a start for the red team.
Oh, gorgeous.
not gonna get
you
my
were
hair wet.
swan-like for a moment there and then a bit buffeted, but you got through. You're gorgeous. 10 points. Well,
Lucky Musardi. I was convinced she was going in then.
I've got to be honest with you, I thought she might, but there you are. All right, your team. Who are you going to select?
I think it was unfair of Joe to let a lady go through that, so I'm not going to do that.
Lovely fella.
I think Ricky is used to getting his hands dirty on a daily basis, so he can go first for us.
Thank you very much.
She was rather good, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit worried now.
All right, are you ready to get in shape?
I am ready.
Step up to the play area.
Come on, lad.
Bring on the wall!
Come on, Ricky! Hands down! Move away from the edge! Move away from the
Jonathan!
Well, Anton, Ricky certainly gave that maximum concentration. It's what we call the take-a-break wall. Ricky has to squat down as low as he can, his hands go up, and it looks like he's even going to have time to read a newspaper while he's down there. But in truth, he never gets his back straight enough, so our EastEnders found slumped on the seat. He ends up getting flushed down the pan.
Ricky, it's a shame, isn't it? Unfortunately, no points. Yeah! So after two solo walls, the scores on the floor are Austin's team 0, Joe's team in the lead with 10 points. Right, let's move on to round 2. It's Captain's Mate. Yes, it's Captain's Mate, a 2-player wall where a captain and a teammate have to work together to worm their way through a hole. There's 20 points on offer if they both remain crisp and dry. So, Joe, it's you and Ian. Are you ready to get in shape?
We are ready. Yeah, we're ready.
All right, step up to the
do it.
player.
Come on,
Right.
Stay away from you.
Bring on the wall! You weren't even lined up. Jonathan, show us that again.
My pleasure, Anton. Who'd have thought they'd make that? It was the classic fireman's lift for Joe and Ian. Joe decides to be the damsel in distress, leaving Ian to play the hero, so he balances Joe up on his shoulder. It's important to remain calm in an emergency, but Joe's legs are flapping away in fear and Ian's legs are buckling under the pressure. Somehow Ian steers them to safety, and on this occasion, there was no need for the fireman to use the water.
Oh, lovely. Indeed, a match made in heaven. Maximum points, 20 points. All right. Austin, it's you and Abby. A couple in perfect harmony.
I know, I hope she can lift me like that, otherwise...
No problem.
Back okay? You be all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Are you ready to get in shape?
We are, aren't we?
Yes!
Well, step up to the play area.
Okay, come on, team.
Go on, Austin. Go on, Abby. Go, 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 go.
And bring on the wall!
On your back.
Which way? That's how you get through the hole.
Well, surely he actually went through the hole. Or just take the wall down.
It's called hole in the wall, not make a hole in the wall.
Well, that was Abby. I was on the other side.
It was your head. How's your head? Oh my God, you broke the wall in your head. That's normally what you do. Jonathan, what happened?
Oh, that's got to hurt, Anton. The blue pair seemed utterly stunned by this one. They should have sat down one in front of the other and spread their legs akimbo. But Austin and Abby didn't spot that. So instead they just shuffle around the play area fearing the worst. Abby panics and actually does a complete 360-degree spin. And then they huddle together and brace themselves. Abby chooses to face the wall head on and Austin reacts like he was taking on the All Black scrum. Between them they demolish the wall and demolish any hopes of getting full points.
We made no shape that resembled anything like that.
Listen, I'm going to be over generous.
20.
I'm going to give you 5 points each. 10 points!
That will not do.
Well,
Better than nothing.
10.
I'm a fool to myself. I can take him away.
No, it was a good decision, Anton. Well done. Good decision.
Well, at the end of that round of fallouts and almost fall-ins, the scores on the floor are Austin's team has 10, but Joe's team's in the lead with 30 points! So, all to play for as we charge headlong into round 3, the Team War! Yes, it's Team War. There's no escape for anyone in this round as all 3 team members step up to the play area and face a wall that is determined to dampen their spirit. If they come through unscathed, there's a massive 30 points to be won. All right, Joe?
Yes.
Whose team is remarkably dry currently. Do you reckon they're going to stay dry after this?
We're going to give it our best shot, ain't we? Absolutely. We're going to give it our best shot.
Are you ready to get in shape?
Yes,
Yes,
come on.
yes,
Bring it
yes.
on. Let's go.
Step up to the play area. Bring on the wall!
Ready? I'm scared.
Okay, ready? You got to step through it. Step
They're
through
too
it.
far back.
Higher, you want to higher.
And I'll give you a quick impression. Marvellous. Jonathan, talk us through that perfect choreography.
Well, there's not much wrong with that, Anton. Linda has to place her trust in the 2 fellas here. Joe and Ian each have to take an end of Lusardi and hoist her horizontal. Linda gets carried away. And while Joe has a little trouble getting to grips with his teammate, she's finally as level as a tabletop. But with sublime timing, Joe and our man from Steps take one small step through the wall and one giant leap to maximum points.
Lovely! You got to love it. It's 30 points! All right, Austin, over to you and your wonderful, slightly damper team. Are you all ready to get in shape?
No.
Yes, we are.
Yes, well, step up to the play area.
Come on, team.
And
You got the middle, you got the middle! You get it! Kneel down! Oh, that's easy.
I love the jig. Look at the jig. He's so happy. Jonathan, talk us through that beauty.
It's 3 blue lollipops for Austin, Abby and Ricky, and that's as sweet as they come. 1 hole each, and the only squabble comes when Abby wants to swap lollies with Austin rather than stick to her own.
You got the middle, you got the middle!
Having made their minds up, Austin and Abby suck in and the wall glides past, while Ricky gives a little booty shake to shimmy through his hole. Ricky just about avoids a sticky end, and at last the Blues have something to dance about. Don't they look like kids in a sweet shop?
Great teamwork.
That was great teamwork.
I loved that. That was
Did
remarkable.
you see Joe try and push him in?
I was congratulating him
Yeah.
for his great achievements.
That was the most aggressive high five I've ever seen in my life. And for that, I'm going to deduct 10 points.
Yes!
Are you?
Yes!
30 points for Austin's team. Okay, at the end of that round, the scores on the floor are Austin's team slightly trailing with 40 points, but Joe's team in the lead with 50 points. Well, just 2 more rounds to go before we find out who will be endeavouring, good word, to win £10,000 for charity by taking on the super speedy, super scary, Great Wall. It's time for round 4. It's Wonderwall. All right, Austin, you're training, so you're up first. Bear in mind, you've got to use your brains in this round. So who's going to be facing Wonderwall for you?
Well, I think the rugby has taken a few too many knocks, so I'm going to go for you two.
Are you ready to get in shape?
We are ready.
Yeah, come on.
Step up to the play
Team
area
effort, you can help.
Right.
It's either left or right, isn't it?
and bring on the wall! Your brother's dad's mother's daughter is what relation to you? Cousin or auntie?
Cousin, I'm going cousin.
Arnie! It's you, Arnie!
Got Joe Elton.
I'm going to give you a clue, Joe. When you want to give somebody some bum information, don't give them the right
I
answer.
thought that was the right answer, the wrong answer, but I thought it was the right answer, but it was the right answer.
Jonathan, what was all that?
Joe doesn't seem to have got to grips with this game yet, as he stands there shouting the correct answer to the opposite team.
Arnie! It's Arnie, Arnie, Arnie!
But here's how Joe figured out our family tree. Your brother's dad is also your dad. Your dad's mother is your grandmother. So her daughter would be your auntie. Neither Abby or Ricky seems certain. Ricky thinks a wag of the finger may help him and plumps for cousin.
Cousin.
I'm going cousin. Cousin, I'm going cousin.
Abby pulls an unconvinced face and goes for the other door. But both players have to choose the same answer. So Ricky makes a late dash. And it's better late than never.
Well done there, Ricky.
Well
you took
done.
a ladies' lead. I've got to give you maximum points. 20 points!
Bring it on.
We're the lead, we're the lead.
We're leading.
We're leading.
Joe, who's bright enough in your team to get you through Wonderwall?
Definitely ain't me.
No, good choice.
So I'll send you two forward.
Thank
alright?
you.
Is that all right? Brilliant.
Are you ready to get in shape?
No.
Yes.
Well, step up to the player.
Go, guys!
Bring on the wall!
Right, guys.
How many nines appear on this wall? 8 or 9?
6 and 2's 8. 6 and 2's 8.
Oh, no, no. Jonathan, talk us through the maths.
Well, this question clearly gave the Reds sore heads. Linda and Ian get straight down to business to prove that counting is as easy as 1, 2, 3. There are 9 nines on the wall, 7 included in the long number, 1 in the question, and 1 on the door. Linda and Ian spot the 1 in the question, but these cats are 1 life short, and they've missed the remaining 9 on the door. So it's 90 nights to the red team, and to add to her woes, Linda gets sandwiched between wall, water, and what please.
I like the way you used it to sort of cushion your fall
Can
there.
I just dissipate the shoulders?
Always a gent. There's no points. If you're wondering what the scores are at the end of Wonderwall, I can tell you that the scores on the floor are... Joe's team had 50 points, but Austin's team and Lee with 60 points! Okay, one more round before we find out who'll be facing the Great Wall. It's a fiendish conundrum of a round I like to call Anton's a twist. Yes, Anton's twist. It's not a new dance, but a mystery round in which anything can happen. Each week I conjure up some very special walls. Walls with a devilish twist. They're a bit nasty, but the good news is there's 30 points up for grabs if you make it through. The team currently trailing goes first. So Joe, my dear, here's what my warped brain has come up for you.
Go on in.
One player has got to get through one wall, but there's more. The twist is that whilst they're attempting to make the shape, Austin's team will be pelting them with balls. So, Ducky, for 30 points, who is going to be facing Austin's balls?
Ian smiles, so... Great, can't wait.
Austin, for you, I have balls. Your team to their throwing positions, please. Ian. Are you ready to get in shape?
Bring it on.
Step up to the play area.
Got it.
Bring on the wall. 3, 2, 1.
That's it.
Never have I seen such resilience, Anton. Despite having a barrage of balls bowled at him, Ian didn't flinch. This was the downhill skier wall, which meant Ian couldn't even use his hands to protect himself. It looked like a fun fair out there with the 3 blues aiming at Ian's coconut shy. But although he was a sitting duck, he stood firm under fire. He took some blows along the way, but Ian's made of stronger stuff than those sponge balls, and it's complete balderdash from the blues.
Ian, a steely determination if ever I've seen.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm chuffed with that. That was cool.
You did well.
Yeah.
Absolutely marvellous. Maximum points, 30 points. Austin, it's time for your twist. You've also got a one-player wall, but yours has no hole. So who's going to play?
Hold on a sec. We've got a wall with no hole.
I'll explain everything later.
I can just shoulder it again. No problem.
Actually, you've got a good record of breaking walls. I think we go for Abby,
No worries.
actually.
Hey, Abby it is. All right. Now, Abby, come here, my darling. Now, Abby, pay attention. On that screen up there, you'll see the shape of a hole, and you'll have a whopping 3 seconds to remember it. If you make the shape correctly, you'll get through. Marvellous. But if you don't, well, you can work out the rest. But I'm not all mean and nasty. To give you a fighting chance, I put a footprint on the floor so you know where to stand. Have you remembered everything I've just said?
Yes.
Good. Are you ready to get in shape?
Oh, yes.
Step up to the plate.
Go on, Abby. Go on, Abby.
And bring on the wall.
No, so just hit more like an Egyptian. A little bit. Wait. Don't be left. Wait. Now. I'm watching you.
Jonathan, what happened, she says? Do tell.
Anton, Abby needed to walk like an Egyptian here. Instead, she was left trying to walk on water. She needed a memory as long as the River Nile to tackle this wall, and uses the footprint to good effect, standing strong as a pyramid as she makes the shape. But Abby's back arm is too low, and as the wall hits, she loses her shape and can only dent the wall, while the wall dents her pose, her pride, and her chances of staying dry.
Well, I think for a good effort, 5 points.
Oh, come on.
I think we should be fair. You're just giving points away.
Well, at the end of that round of twists and turns, Austin has 65 points, but
bad.
with 80 points and control of the Great Wall, it's Joe! Okay, this is it, the Great Wall. Truly a wall amongst walls. It's a super speedy 3-player wall which Joe can play or pass. So, Joe, you can face it all yourselves or you can pass it over to the blue team. But if you do face it and fail, the £10,000 will automatically go to Austin's team. Bearing in mind that the hole in the Great Wall could be devilishly difficult or easy as pie. So what's it going to be?
We've talked about it, and we think we're going to do it ourselves. Keep our fate in our own hands, you know?
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
absolutely.
that! Are you ready?
We're ready.
To get in shape.
Guys, we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Step up to the play area.
Come on, guys!
Bring on the Great Wall!
Come on, baby. Big one each! Get away from me!
Okay, so
Go to the little one.
Step into it!
It's an easy wall, I can't believe it!
3 steps.
Jonathan!
This is hole in the wall, Anton, not hitch a ride in the wall. It all looks so rosy for the Reds. It's the barcode wall, and they quickly scan their possibilities. It should have been a simple hop, skip or jump to clear through one large bar hole each. Both Ian and Joe step through theirs, but like an unexpected item in the bagging area, Linda tries to escape the wall without paying her dues. But the wall doesn't stop for anyone, and Linda's left languishing. She's kept her head above water, but she's left red-faced as the Blues win by default. And that's the bottom line.
You stayed dry! You didn't do it! Oh! Congratulations to Austin's team. You win £10,000. To your fabulous team, who's the money going to?
Well, we've decided to give it to Abby's charity, which is what?
Which is Starlight. They grant wishes for terminally ill and sick children.
Well, thank you very much. Well, that's all for now, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did. Join me again next time when more celebrities will be discovering that their careers really have hit a wall. See you soon.